talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparations, 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 check reparations.
Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody.
Oh yeah, and we're back. So just to get right on to it, because I ain't trying to tell you what to think, I'm trying to show you how to think. We got the leaders react to racist viral video. I was absolutely dumbfounded. Were you, or did you know that this person talks like this all the time? I'm just curious here. Well, we're gonna check it out. Cause I'm here to say that you probably knew that this person talked like this all the time, and you had nothing to say about it. As that video cues up, how y'all feeling, man? Have y'all noticed that there's been a ramp up in racism, they keep saying, but the trickery is it a black person involved? So let's check it out. Or is it LGBTQ? Take it away, Tammy.
Athletic coach making racist remarks while visiting Atlanta.
The video has captured national attention and prompted calls for a GBI investigation. Our side's Eric Perry has the latest on that.
We've decided we will only show limited parts of the video because of the graphic nature.
Oh, really?
Because of this, we do want to warn you, some people...
Now, notice, so they got the black dude on there, so that would insinuate that it has something to do with black people. But don't be fooled. Here we go.
Might find the video disturbing. This is the now viral video that has prompted calls for an investigation by the GBI.
Downtown Atlanta, staying here at the Omni Hotel, everybody CNN. I ain't seen a white person in sight.
The video appears to show athletic coach Mark Taylor make racist remarks while riding through the streets of Atlanta. He claims he was here for a conference.
The homeless ones on the street. Every restaurant looking in here is black. Every car beside them is black. They can have Atlanta.
According to the business website, Taylor owns and operates Speed Edge.
You sound he mad about that, ain't he?
In Macon that has been operating out of a space rented from a local Christian school. Taylor trained up-and-coming athletes. Many are black.
Both need to come up here and go hunting. Ain't none here. Ain't none but blacks up here.
I was absolutely dumbfounded and.
Hold up, he needs to come up here and go hunting. Don't skip past that. Don't skip past that. Oh, so you hunting Negroes, huh? That's what you're doing? You see all the black people, and that's the first thing you think about is hunting? Going to go grab your AR-15, huh, with multiple clips and mowing them down, huh? See, Tariq was just talking about that. We need to, step into the AM a little bit. These little white racists be talking about, how bad this is and how they do this and black people do that. Well, what you gonna do about it? What's the end result? What you think should be done? How you think it should be handled? That's what we need to be getting to. Well, okay. All right, you feel like that, scum of the earth, worst people in the world, blah, 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 blah. What should we do about black people then? Let's just get it on out. Come on. What you want? And then here we go. I was dumbfounded. You was only dumbfounded if you didn't know that they talk and speak that way.
Disbelief that this is 2023.
It was disbelief in 2023. Like they ain't ramped up the racism. People kill me with that. In 2020, man, when have they ever stopped? Like 2023 is the marker now. Like it's 2023. It should have stopped by now.
Leader of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Metro Atlanta, Dr. Jamal Bryant. He's one of many across the state calling for action. The Georgia NAACP wants the GBI to investigate, as Taylor is heard in the video threatening to hang an African-American woman and later on threatens to throw one of them out of a 14th-story window at his hotel.
Wow. Dr. King said it was the silence of our friends that is most disturbing.
Taylor claims to have relationships with several colleges, including UGA, Alabama, and Auburn. Bryant says,
where them niggas be.
If that's true, he worries about the many African Americans he is coming to contact.
What do you mean you worry? Yeah, he didn't practice anti-black racism against them all. Sounds like a class action lawsuit to me, where everybody need to be getting paid. Sound like that's what it sound like to me. It also sound like y'all really can't tell me that y'all didn't know Cuz was racist like that. He ain't just now slipped up. He was talking freely and openly on his little his little live or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so y'all can't tell me y'all ain't know he was like that.
And the
Stop.
black players just been going to Cuz over the years. You just kept going to Cuz. He ain't never said nothing slighted a mouth to you.
Nah, he one of them gateway white people. That's why he do what he do. He a gateway white person, so he know he can talk and say certain things. So he do, right? And yeah, he's one of them gateway dudes.
Yeah,
With.
I
but you
think
just
that
taking it?
Well, that's they get off. You know what I'm saying? They try to do little slick and sly shit because they at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? And it may involve you. You know what I mean? Lori Lightfooting them. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be on eggshells around this type of certain type of individual. So
But he ain't like your boss at the job. Do you get what I'm saying? It
yeah, but
ain't
he
like a
might stand
forced.
between you get drafted or your recommendation or something like that. He has to have some sort of
Man,
type
he
of
all he do is help. I guarantee he's getting paid. He's a third party, P. He
mm.
gets paid to help you train, P. He ain't the only person that could help you train. You shouldn't have went to him anyways.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the sports thing, so
Nah,
yeah.
he ain't the only person. You didn't have to go train with him.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, there's more.
he owes the Black African American community a wholehearted apology.
We don't want apologies.
We done with apologies.
We don't want apologies, sir.
We done with your marches.
We want the check to clear. That sounds like some good old fashioned reparations. Somebody need to pay something for something that happened. That's
What it
what
sound like to me.
sound like some cash need to be coming up. Some and not no foundation donation, not directly to the people affected.
That's it, and that's all.
I think that those universities need to distance themselves from him.
That's for the Christian school where Taylor was
You see, they
renting.
didn't.
That show. You think they need to, man? Stop with all the little pussyfoot talk, man. Give me some strong black men talk. Like, man, we demand that you XYZ
Immediately.
right now, or it's a
Do
full.
not pass go.
But you
There's
know
just
why?
gonna be problems and repercussions.
But you know why they can't do that though? Because they got a bunch of tethers that's not gonna get on code with them. They got a bunch of the way they didn't built it up, the way they didn't put it in there. They got a bunch of tethers that's not finna get on code with them. They not finna fight and stand up from the cause. They finna stand in the background, people looking over shoulders, people around corners. While black people handle it.
That's it. Hold on. They don't even stick up for themselves in their own country.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna
They
look
free over here. They flee over here to get underneath the protection of FBA.
look around shoulders, peeping around corners. I already know how they go. How
The
you get out.
blacks playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Space. They sent a statement saying in part that they're shocked and that there is no room for
You're
racism.
shocked?
They say although he was just renting a space, they have ended their relationship with Taylor. Now, I've reached out
They probably got some niggas that go to that church.
Look,
via email.
although he just was renting a spot, so we didn't have nothing to do with him in the beginning, anyways. But
Right.
just to make sure, we gave him the boot. But he never was affiliated with us.
Right.
And phone calls with Taylor, they have not been returned. At the live desk, I'm Eric Perry.
Of course they haven't returned the phone calls. And he ain't going to return the phone calls. He don't.
But look how cowardly white supremacy is. You was talking all that cash. I'll throw you out the window. I
Right,
don't care if you're videotaping me. And now we gonna ask you to stand on what you said. And you like, well, okay, no comment.
right. It's like that every time with these busters, though. Every time, I'm not surprised. Get in the comment section, man. If y'all had a time where a white supremacist clearly threw a rock and tried to hide their hand. Other than that, I ain't gonna hold you. But I'm a mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know I got 4 words for you. It is love with the peace, blessings, and maloha. Out the doha, for sure. You already know how. And all I ask is that I can get a yeah.